Rise and pay heed to their majesties, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, joined by their heirs, Byron and Ariella, at the fight practice in the Debatable Lands, which is totally a practice, guys.
And remain standing for their most excellent of excellencies, Brandul and Hilderoon, Baron and Baroness of these Debatable Lands. We wish everybody very well wishes on this wonderful practice. And thank you for joining us.
Here opens the court of their majesties. Their majesties would invite His Majesty of the East to join them.
Now presenting His Majesty, the Blue Tiger on pilgrimage, Ionis of the East.
I don't know what a blue tartar is, but I'm sure it's hell egg. What is this? An egg? Really?
You're about to become a goose.
It's not even fucking golden. Really? I see how it is. They sat you next to me for a reason, and you're going to find that reason out. At least it's Jelly Belly. Anybody bring a catapult?
Their majesties wish to be attended by Lord Robert McEwen of Thornhill, who left.
How dare he?
No, Robert, which means we need Master Alaric McConnell, a stand-in Robert. We have not yet sacrificed a Robert this reign.
In my hand.
Would you,
Wait, I gotta get a picture of this.
Okay, let's tell the
Their majesties invite all the youth present to attend them.
Go ahead, get it. You're not the only one.
Come, youth!
Come on up.
She's but the young king.
what? I like those kind of toys.
They are sacrificing a Robert.
So, if we see this guy, he's sort of shifty, he's trying to make off with the toys. You can go ahead and make off with them. And, we're giving him a head start, he's old.
He moves pretty fast.
Alright, you catch it.
Discus. For the youth of the kingdom.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
We call them the Velociraptors.
Their majesties would invite all those for whom this is their first royal court.
I mean,
If this is your first royal court, you can do it, but I think you've had at least one before.
you didn't specify what kind of royal court.
Royal court. That's why I does it purposely did. I've met rules lawyers before.
Yes. So, come on, I met like 5 newcomers on the fencing field today.
I guess
I
somebody,
know you're out there.
I guess somebody filled them in about
Don't make me come and get you.
So this is a welcome gift. These are made by artisans in our kingdom to make newcomers feel welcome, and we hope you had a good time.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we hope to be able to have a drink with you later.
You were awesome today, and you got filthy. Welcome home.
For the newcomer to the society.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties give leave to their Excellencies of the Debatable Lands to hold their baronial court.
And thus, here opens the court of their Excellencies Brandu and Hilderoon.
At least it wasn't Tartar.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you so much for allowing us to do this. Welcome, Your Majesty, and hello, Your Highnesses. Welcome home. And hello, Debatable Lands! Sabayakulans! Hello, neighbors! Thank you so much for joining us. Has everybody had a good time today? Yeah. Wonderful. Without further ado, let us begin our
That'll be first.
Yep.
Their Excellencies, call before them Lady Forvileth Dundee.
Is she here?
Oh, yeah. She is here, chilly and all, busy from sitting at the tables in the shade.
Ah, the fake lady.
Yeah.
Look, you may stand or kneel either way.
She's halfway there.
Forvileth, thank you so much for helping us out today with the COVID check-ins. And though you haven't had a chance to get to many events, you have made a large difference to our barony and our kingdom in the time that you've been active in the society. You've been a Zoom deputy, a scribe, a weaver. You served as our deputy arts and sciences minister. You now serve as our exchequer. The list goes on, and we just want to say thank you, and we see you, and do this.
Forvileth Dundee has contributed much to the Debatable Lands. She creates scrolls, weaves, and helps with our ethereal meetings. But there is more. She serves as exchequer and deputy arts and sciences minister. For her great service do we, Brandov and Hilderoon, Baron and Baroness of the Debatable Lands, award her a gold comet. Done this 15th day of January, Anno Societatis 56. I can read Roman numerals at our 12th night.
The gold comet is for service.
And much of the business we're doing today is business that was meant to happen at 12th night, which we unfortunately couldn't have. But please rise. And you get a comment on your butt.
Scroll, words by Master Alaric, illumination and calligraphy by the Honorable Lady Sharon Alususaya.
And please stop and see the young ladies just on
Wait,
the first date.
Can you show it to the people first? The scroll. Okay.
For Lady Forvileth, newest recipient of the Gold Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Excellencies would like to see Sumaya Al-Ghaziyah.
So about these debatable lands.
They're debatable. You can stand or kneel. Your Ladyship, you no longer live within our borders, but you, especially during the plague times, have created an environment of service in the kingdom, but specifically our barony. One of the only events that we held online was our 12th night, which is highly successful, and we absolutely would not have been able to do it without your support as Kingdom Social Media Officer, one of the people that created the Zoom thing at all in our kingdom, and also the person who ran all of the rooms during that event. For that and other service to our barony, we do have an award that is Friend of the Barony. We do this.
Greetings to all whom these presents come. When troubled times kept us apart, the untiring work of the Honorable Lady Sumaya Al-Ghaziyah brought us together. Therefore do we, Baroness Hilderoon and Baron Brandu of these debatable lands, award her the Comitus Amicus in recognition of her friendship. done this 15th of January, Anno Societatis 56, at 12th night in the Debatable Lands. Scroll by Lady Forgalith Dundee.
Could you show it to the people at home? Yes, absolutely. Okay.
And the young ladies have a scroll case for you.
For the Honorable Lady Samaya, newest recipient of the Comitus Amicus.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Oh, yeah, we did. Do it. Let's do it now.
If you just invite
Their Excellencies demand that Lord Reinhard Rogenbottom stand before them.
If they want to see.
We don't.
I was demanded.
We don't have an award for you, but I would like to say that Lord Reinhardt chose to spend his 40th birthday here with us today.
and wish him a lovely happy birthday.
Oh,
and hopefully the festivities are not over yet.
Yes, thank you. Aww.
You're not 40.
For Lord Reinhardt, tell him happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Their Excellencies wish to have before them the Honorable Lord Robert Portmanteau.
How honorable are they?
Is Robert here? He's here.
Robert!
Is it another Robert sacrifice?
It is another Robert sacrifice.
Yes.
He heard about them, so he ran away.
I mean,
there he
I
is.
came for the Robert sacrifice.
There he is.
Is he coming?
So he
yes.
decided to run. We needed a different.
How many Roberts are there here?
A lot. We're down two.
I feel like there's a Graybeard Robert Association that, you know, it's a...
You may stand or he allows you to choose.
I hope somebody got that picture of all three of us.
Robert, We wanted to thank you for your service as our Knight Marshal. But now that you've stepped down, it means you get to fight again. And we are very happy and pleased to see you back on the field, getting to fight, not having to run and marshal everything. So, we would do this.
Unto all to whom these present letters come, know ye that Robert Portmanteau has lived up to his name and maintained a high level of fighting skill in our fair barony march of the Debatable Lands, challenging all our warriors. Thus do we, Baron Brandov and Baroness Hilderoon, name him to our Order of the Iron Comet, done this 15th day of January, Anno Societatis 56, being 2021 in the Common Era.
That's our Marshall Award.
And you get a comet for your butt.
I mean, you know what comet is, right? Making sure you understand.
Calligraphy and illumination by Mr. Sperani Nirua, with Comet by Lady Nicola Beese.
Show it to the camera. Right over there for your scroll.
The ladies to your left.
For his Lordship Robert, newest recipient of the Iron Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Excellencies would wish that Master William de Montegilt please approach them.
His name Robert too?
No, no, not this one.
It should be.
This is the only nonsense.
Not Robert. Why
Only
not
Robert.
Robert? You are most likely right. However, we'll talk about the debatable lands later. I hear there's a debate with my kids.
How may I serve your excellency?
Master
You
William.
already have.
Many of you know Master William. For those who don't, Master William has been around longer than our barony has.
Longer than I've been alive.
Same. Yeah. Exactly.
His
But-
peerage was on my birthday,
I don't.
the first one.
It was a week before. How dare you outdate him like that?
He's an amazing person for service, amazing bard. But we're here to talk about your fighting. Master William, can you tell them what happened on that one birthday at Penzig,
The one birthday.
where you held the field with 600 fights, something like that. What birthday was that?
Oh, was that 65?
On his
I
on his
remember that.
65th birthday, he held the field with hundreds of fights.
He turned me down.
You're absolutely exemplary, and an inspiration to our whole fighting community, an inspiration to the fighting community of the kingdom, an inspiration to the fighting community at Penzig, and an inspiration to me and my husband, the Baron. And to do that, we'd like to award you with our Iron Comet for your fighting prowess and franchise.
Whether in the list or at war, Master William de Montegilt bestrides the field with the sharpest of blades and armor that shines like his wit. His swords have slain fighters from novices to knights with a panache and grace that only a sage of his years could muster. Therefore do we, Brandu and Hilderun, Baron and Baroness of the Barony March of the Debatable Lands, admit Master William to our Order of the Iron Comet, done the 15th day of January, Anno Societatis 56, at baronial 12th night.
Or so.
The scroll by Mistress Ariana of Winthrop.
Cool. Another Ariana scroll.
All right, if you could show it to the people at home, and then there's scroll case over there.
And still busy putting those young, enthusiastic squires to shame for how long he can hold the field.
For Master William, newest recipient of the Iron Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Excellencies wish to have Lady Vika Vyborskaya. Please approach them.
She's right there. She's coming. Hello, home people.
You can do it. I mean, she's awesome. I don't trust his company.
He's a good egg.
You may stand or kneel as you wish.
Lady Vika, I just want to thank you for your service as our Mistress of the Lists. You have done an exemplary job. You have personally ministered to the lists for all of the tournaments that we've been throwing around during these plague times, training new MOLs, and just setting the standard. Thank you. And so we would do this.
A well-run tournament is a thing to behold. Our Vika Vyborskaya has excelled as our Mistress of Lists during the stellar tournaments by running the lists and training others to learn the mysteries thereof. Thus do we, Brandov and Hilderun, Baron and Baroness of the Debatable Lands, award her a gold comet. Done this 15th day of January, Anna Societatis 56 at our 12th night.
Words by Master Alaric McConnell, calligraphy and illumination by Lady Tyranny of the Rose.
Take a look at this.
You get a comment for your butt. And you get a tyranny.
The gold comet is our service award.
I dig it. Don't get me wrong.
And ladies just over here.
For Lady Vika, newest recipient of the Gold Comet.
Gotta tell him.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Look at the market. Escargots everywhere.
Their Excellencies would very much wish the Honorable Lord Boden Gradwinovich, also known as the Lost, to cut in front of the line and approach them.
Is he around?
There's a line.
I see him. He's coming.
Ah.
This was for
Wasn't he?
12th night.
Take your time.
Oh, okay. I'm like, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
He's kind of done-ish. We've been holding off on this one for just a little bit.
Yeah.
We had you on the docket first.
We did. Thank you for fighting in our barony. Thank you for being an inspiration in our barony. And a lot of people are going to say great stuff about you. And all I have to say is ditto. And we would do this.
Boden the Lost, has traveled the world in search of glory, coming to rest in the debatable lands. Here, his conduct upon the field has shown him to be an exemplar of both prowess and gentility, and an inspiration to all, well deserving of the Iron Comet that we, Brandun and Hilderun, Baron and Baroness of these debatable lands, do here bestow. Done this 24th of October, Anno Societatis 56, at the celebration of Agincourt in our debatable lands. Done on vellum, calligraphy, illumination, words, and sheep flattening by the Honorable Lady Nicola Beese.
Do you know how many sheep they had to scrape for that? I mean, really, have you ever scraped a sheep? Almost, sir. No, him, not you. I'm aware of your scraping related.
I'll wear it proudly over my rear. Thank you.
Wear it on your butt with pride.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For His Lordship Bowen, newest recipient of the Iron Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Your Excellencies, how is he going to top this award that he just received?
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough.
Saying as far as fighting goes, he doesn't suck.
He's all right. Your Majesty, he does not.
I mean, I can say something, but he already got an Iron Comet stuck to his butt. You know, what else is there, really?
Their Excellencies wish for all the staff to be named that have helped in this practice to stand. The Honorable Lord Guillaume, Baroness Gabby, Lady Forvaleth, Lady Neve, Master Alaric, Baron Bronto. Oh, there you are. The Honorable Lord Bowden. Where'd he go? Master Jacob, Baroness Muriel, Lady Vika, and Lord Nile.
Not a single Robert.
Stealth Robert.
He's a real Robert.
He's a real? Oh, no, all right, sorry. I take it back.
Thank you all so much for coming together and making this day great.
What I do.
Vivat for the staff.
For the staff involved in this practice.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Excellencies wish for all scribes who contributed words, calligraphy, and illumination to the scrolls that have gone out today in this practice. Please approach them.
For baronial court.
For baronial court. Baronial court. This right here. They're later.
This practice.
All right, it is really a practice. Okay.
Oh, no, somebody get her a magnet.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your words, Alaric.
Thank you so much for
Stealth Robert. I see you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No, I'm genuinely considering making like an Invasion of Roberts award or something. I've only met 12. The Dread Roberts. No, it's the Dread Roberts. Copyright infringement.
For the scribes of the barony.
That'll work.
Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
And thank you to those at home who have joined us.
Briefly, thank you all for coming, for participating, and enjoying this lovely day with us. But the sun is getting low, the temperature is dropping. Let's move it along.
Where are we going?
Hereby closes the court of their Excellencies.
He resumes the court of their majesties.
So it's been a weird time with the plague and all the rescheduling, and to make things happen, this practice was necessary, and it was organized very quickly with a few phone calls, and the ball started rolling, and the Baron and Baroness of the Debatable Lands pushed that ball along, and Bowden pushed that ball along, and we're all here today. And I'm thankful for all of those people that when I said, hey, we need this, and we need this, and they said yes. So I'm glad you're here to be part of this. And hopefully you'll continue to have fun. in spite of what we do now.
Their Majesties invite Diana Claire Chandler to attend them.
Now. Not now, later.
Or one who
One
would
speak.
speak for her.
Hey, look at that! We got somebody to speak for. Sans but comment. If they're not there right now. Proudly.
We've heard of her great skills in making garb for not only herself, her family, but for other newcomers as well. And we wanted to make sure to recognize her and make her a lady. And we've got words.
Thank you, Secretary.
We will make sure she feels very special.
For her skills with needle and thread, she caught our eye. Not only does she create garb for herself, but she also ensures that her lord and companions are outfitted as well. Therefore, we, Gareth, King of Ethelmark, and Juliana, our queen, recognizing the worth of our well-beloved and faithful servant, Diana Claire Chandler, do give unto her an award of arms, and she shall have the sole and exclusive right to arms to be determined throughout the known world by our hand on the Debatable Lands 12th night event on this 15th day of January, Anno Societatis 56.
The lovely 12th night you're having.
Lovely January weather.
By Gesa von Bellenstein.
Appreciate you taking this to her.
Show it to the people at home.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
For Lady Diana.
Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
I appreciate it.
Their Majesties invite Lartia Serva to attend them.
Carava.
Carva. He's coming. She's on her way.
You can do it. Tiny potato believes in you.
She's a talented potato.
I am all about talented potatoes. Once again, unsure about her company of choice, but you know.
So we have to confess something, that we actually did this at Agincourt, but it's been a secret for about 6 months here.
A plot.
Apparently
Orchestrated
a
by
great
one
secret.
named
So we wanted to make sure to be able to, for you to have your moment here in court, and we wanted to recognize all of your fiber arts contributions and your weaving and everything that you do, and wanted to make sure that everyone knows this. And this is what we did.
Lartia Curva has shown us through her needle and thread work, fiber arts and weaving, and also helping at parade demos. Thus do we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Ethelmark, award her arms, sable, a hind, lodged recordant, and in Sinister Chief, a crescent argent. On this 23rd day of October, Anno Societatis 56, at Agincourt in the Barony March of the Debatable Lands, scroll by Lady Mary Elizabeth Classen.
Thank you so much. It's been a secret. It was actually in the court report, so.
They kept you from
Oh,
reading.
wow. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
For Lady Lartia. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties will be attended by Lord Tristan of Griffin's Keep.
Lady.
Lady Tristan of Griffin's Keep. Does it say?
Oh,
She's behind us.
which marshal? Oh, that one.
Watch out. She's all smiles, but she's strong.
Yeah, no. Dynamite comes in small packages. We know.
Have any idea why you're here? Not clue. Has some of those sharp, pointy things that you tend to throw. So yeah, you throw your skill at throwing weapons, so we want to do this.
Behold, among the proud and mighty warriors of Elthamark, Tristan of Griffin's Keep stands at the ready with the throwing weapons. We, Gareth, King of Elthamark by right of arms, and Juliana, Queen and glorious inspiration, wish to recognize these accomplishments and induct her into our Order of the Golden Ulse, done before all those here assembled to witness our court on this, the Debatable Lands 12th night event, on this 15th day of January, Anno Societatis 56.
Lovely 12th night. You tell me.
It's nice and chilly. Scrolls by Gesa von Wellenstein.
I got it.
So you might notice a theme here that most of these were from 12th night. Just a certain theme.
Here. Can I help you with this for a second? So, hi. So, I've seen a lot of awesome scrolls go out. So, I do this thing in the East, if you ever heard. So, when we have something awesome there, go like this. And then this side of the room goes, ooh. And then this side of the room goes, ah. Why? Because none of your houses would look as damn good as they do without these scribes.
For Lady Tristan, newest member of the Order of the Golden Ulse.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties will be attended by Sebastian.
What do you do now? Again?
Is that what you wanted me here?
You can do it. You can make it. I promise. You'll get there. Come on. Just nearly there. Huzzah!
Because if I stand, I'm not going to make it.
So you know why you're here?
I have no idea. I'm going through the list in my head of all the bad things I did, and now
Good things
So
happening.
before we start, do you want to confess?
Nomine Padre. I need a young priest and an old
The
priest.
reason we're here is because we see the work you just described. And the time you take with that artwork, and you're part of Scrabble West, and others have recommended you to us, and we would recognize you in this way.
Skilled of hand and large of heart, our Sebastian greatly enriches the kingdom and the lives of its subjects through generous gifts of scribal art. Therefore do we, Gareth King and Juliana, Queen of Elthamark, induct them into our Order of the Sycamore, done during our third reign, Anno Societatis 56.
They're one of the awesome scribes.
The
This is
scroll
what we were talking
by
about.
Nicola Beese and BMDL Scrabble
Sorry, I don't mean to hijack it, but I'm married to a scribe laurel.
we couldn't hear you.
Are you
West.
sure?
The scroll is by Nicola Beese and Scribble West.
Do it. So close.
Here you go.
Turn around. Behind you, Sebastian.
Hold on, I gotta show you.
Armiger Sebastian, newest member of the Order of the Sycamore.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties will be attended by Arenwinwerk Reese ap Walter.
She had a conflict.
She had a conflict.
I hate conflict.
But we have
They're very painful. My sister and I had a
The
conflict.
award that she's
She's no longer
receiving
with us.
is a new award that was started in our predecessor's reign called the Crown's Treasure. And it is an award for those who give up their time and talent to make largesse, and this is not just a little bit of largesse, this is a lot of it, for the crown to pass out.
Over many, many, many years.
And Erangel has done that. And we wanted to make sure she was recognized for that. We have a scroll.
How will you decorate your historically accurate Viking brooches? With beads gifted as largesse by Aronwin? How will you hold up your toga? With fibula handcrafted by Aronwin? What will adorn the ears of one who has impressed the crown with service? Historically accurate jewelry made by Aronwin. Aronwin Verkries at Walter is worthy to be called a crown's treasure. She has freely given of her time, work, and materials to ensure that the crown has gifts to give the populace that are both beautiful and historically accurate. Thus do we, King Gareth III and Queen Juliana III, induct her into our Order of the Crown's Treasure this 2nd day of April, Anno Societatis 56, in our Barony March of the Debatable Lands. The illumination is by Vivienne of Yardley, with calligraphy by Jonathan Blackstone, and words by His Majesty Gareth.
Look at that. You're doing other stuff. I heard you did 1 or 2 things, but now I'm just completely blown away. I thought you were, just her essentially.
For Aronwin, newest member of the Order of the Crown's Treasure.
Vivas! 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 Literally given permission to heckle.
Don't let you do this at home.
Oh no, I do this at home. That's the fun. I wear the hat so I can do this at home.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Honorable Lord Bowden the Lost. They would in fact find him.
He's just here. I wonder if he's home. Wow.
Like a hero of old, when giants walked the land and the hills were young. His sword is like light and fire that plays on the mountainside. His shield is like a cloud that covers the moon. Hear him now as he kneels before the king and cries his oath to the land that has borne him.
And what is your answer to our question?
Your Majesty, I accept.
Their Majesties will be joined by the Order of the Chivalry. Ugh.
I got it. They're going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
No order. Is it your wish we continue?
Your Majesty, would you hear words in support?
I would.
Is there a royal peer to speak for this man?
I am Her Highness Ariella, and it is my honor to speak for Bowden. We met Bowden when he was 18. Enthusiastic, unpretentious, and really athletic. What a perfect fit, right? And then his searching started. Unlike many of us who stay and play in one kingdom, he went to Manhattan for college, Moldova for the Peace Corps, other cities, other countries. Every so often he'd visit. Still enthusiastic, unpretentious, and really athletic. He'd inspired me with his training. Sure, we both worked out and went running, but he did it beset by mosquitoes in Moldova, showering outside with 1 bucket of water. Bowden is always searching. Where is the path that makes him the best husband and father and knight? And with all the world travel, all the knowledge, and all the prowess he now has, he is back, still enthusiastic, unpretentious,
and really athletic. It is such a joy to see him join the Order of Chivalry.
Is there a laurel to speak for this man?
There is, Your Majesties. I am Duncan Blackwater, Master of the Laurel. I've known Lord Bowden for 17 years. He is a man of very fine and intricate character. He lived several years in the land of the Rus Viking, and he became immersed in their culture. He learned and became fluent in their language. He listened to their tales and history, their cultures, myths, and customs. He researched the lives of their great leaders, poets, and warriors. He traveled to the villages, towns, and even the battlefields. He memorized some of their poetry. One day, without preparation, he recited a poem to me in native Slavic language. I am a learned laurel, and I say to you that I did not understand a word. Until he later translated. Indeed, Your Majesties, what you have here is a man for all seasons. And I unequivocally state that Bowden the Lost is my peer.
Is there a patent pending Order of Defense member to speak for this man?
There is, Your Majesty. It's all about timing. Your Majesties, with your permission, I am Countess Elena d'Artois, Donia of the White Scarf of Ethelmark, and with your permission, I would speak for this gentleman as a soon-to-be Order of Defense member. I find that the Order of Defense represents the warrior, the courtier, the scholar. To my mind, Bowden represents those three things, not just in his SCA life, but in his everyday life. Everything I see of him on the field represents joy, courtesy, prowess, all the things that other people will discuss. But I want to talk about the scholar, because his sweet intelligence, pursuit of learning, goes across all aspects of his life. He constantly wants to grow in everything that he does. His knowledge of history, his knowledge of the martial arts, and his knowledge of the martial arts is just profound. The joy that he brings to the field. That is the courtier. And it's that joy that I also see in his everyday life. I would like to gift him with a chain that is not for him to wear in the SCA, but because those qualities that make him a wonderful candidate for the Order of Chivalry also bring him success in everyday life. Your Majesties, this man is my peer, or soon to be peer.
Is there a pelican to speak for this man?
I am Brandu O'Donway, companion of the Order of the Pelican. And the Pelicans speak of service. I've known Bowden for some time. And he has grown from an enthusiastic young man who began showing up to our practices. And then he was gone, shipped off to serve others in the Peace Corps, at college, and his travels around the world. But then he returned, ready as ever to have fun with his fights. He became a squire to Sir Gredwin, started a family, increased his skills, but he never lost his love for the sport or the joy that he spreads to others. Bowden knows of service. Service to family, service to community, service to the society. He takes great joy in fighting, but he will always serve his family first before he is able to come to the field and fight and spread joy. And the time that he gave to the Peace Corps speaks volumes to his unselfish nature, giving to others. Bowden, you may not steward events or hold endless offices, though he tried. But your joy in the fight and your skill that you bring to teaching others on the field, bringing joy to others is service. The time that you give to those that you interact with on the field is service. And the time that you give to others who have any need in the society and out of the society is service. You make our barony, our kingdom, our world a better place. And that makes you my peer.
Are there words from a member of the Order of the Chivalry?
Your Majesties, Sir Bors of House Normandy. I am likely a poor choice to speak for him because I am biased. There are few people in this world that I love as much as this man. He is my brother in every way that matters. But that's how it's going. I need to tell you how it started so that I might speak of his spirit and of his heart. On the day I met my brother, we met with helmets on. It was a BMDL practice like most others. At the time, my knight Sir Gredwin had the keys to the site, and so he needed to be the last to leave. It also happened to be the day of 12th night, and he thought, reasonably, that he would make practice and then 12th night. People fought, people left. Bowden and I continued to fight. We lost the light of the day, and Bowden and I continued to fight. Eventually, Gredwin threw us out, and that year he missed 12th night. What you will make today is a knight whose spirit does not yield. And that can be good, but that can also simply be pride. And so I have to tell you also of the day that I had to say goodbye to my brother. Because being a peer is a privilege, and you are wise, your majesties, to ask what a man will do with that privilege. The day came when he had graduated, he had earned a degree, and many doors were open to him in this world. It was pure privilege. He could have been idle for a season. He could have pursued a higher degree to better himself financially. But in that moment, when all the world was open to him, he joined the Peace Corps, and he said, "Send me where I'm needed." When the choice was given to him, he chose to give of himself. And I can tell you over our long friendship, he has been ever thus. As God and the populace as my witness, this man is my peer.
This morning, this man, have been like sons to me. Now he is my brother, and I have joy of that fact. I shall go to my rest, knowing that I have brothers worthy to stand among. Not to slight anyone. But I may be too.
Entire chivalry in one sentence.
Well said. Your Majesties, having heard these words, is it your wish to continue?
The oath you're about to make is to the crown and the society and the kingdom. And it's important. The more important oath is the one you say to yourself every day. I read one once, and I say it every morning. Do not violate a woman or harm a child. Do not lie, cheat, or steal. These are things for lesser men. Protect the weak against the evil strong, and don't let the lure of wealth lead you into evil. And I repeat it because I'm scared someday I'll forget it. So remember the promise you make to yourself today, too. I would hear your oath.
Your Majesties, I remember my first court 15 years ago, my first battle, the magic of participating in our society for the first time. To me, the knights who took the field then were like heroes. I understand now their role is something far more important. That of servants to a society and custodian to noble, anachronistic virtues, never more necessary than today. Prowess, justice, loyalty, courage, generosity, hope, humility. I swear to practice, to continue the practice and study of these virtues, to continue to learn alongside my brothers and sisters on and off the field, to serve their majesties, Ethelmark, and its people. With overwhelming humility and appreciation for the populace, friends gathered here today, may they, the noble order, their majesties, or their successors, expel me if this oath proves false.
These are strong words. We receive them knowing their truth. Valor rewarded with glory, loyalty rewarded with love.
Is the ancestral chain of Athelmark present?
Yes. This is the ancestral chain of Ethelmark. Let me read off its lineage. It started with Cygnus the Blissful, onto Michael of Northwood, Dane Ferris, Sextus Plinius Calidus, Guido Martini, Rowan de la Garrison, James Ahern, Matthias Sean Cameron, Orlando Alvarez, Reinhard von Purchasgard, Otto Westphalia, Christopher Rollins, Malcolm Duncan McEwen, Maynard Vondenstein, Erling of Ethelmark, Kadan Chakagan Garrick Ecken, Henri Destois, Murdoch Bain, Finn Marland O'Shannon, Eisenwolf Thorolson, Magariki Kotsuichi no Corodono, Alonzo the Peacemakers, Tristan Sexwolf, Gredwin Ma Tiernan, Angus McBain, Wolfstan Huskarl, Kalik Chirag, Duncan von Hallstrom, Ulrich of the Mists, Magnus Tyndall, Hrothgar Iverson, Thorgrim Skullsplitter, Olaf Thorvarson, Robin Wallace, Stefan O'Kelson, Thomas Byron of Haverford, Gabriel Hawks, Gareth Kincaid, Havoc the Wild, Vladimir Mechnik, Ariella of Thornbury, Tiberius Pinarius Varro, Andreas Morgan, Carl MacLeod, Arnthor in Skirky, Kunyan Bornell, Vladislav Nicolet, Ian Kenevin, Aquila de Athos, Merrick Michael Drago, Ruslan Igorovich Voronov, Morgan of Rye, Beatrix Krieger, Ulrich von Schwarzberg, Thorsel Solanaga, Dominic McMorland, Madison Marai, Hagar the Blushing, Finn Marlin O'Shannon, Oliver Sutton, Sid Io, Arden Scott, Boris of Rouen, Tiernak McCaffell, and then finally, on to you.
Is there a personal chain that he might keep once this passes on? Is there a belt to wrap around his waist?
Bowden's lady this day waved her handkerchief from the tower window as he rode off, but she might not accompany him. So I shall do the honor of putting this belt about your waist.
Are there spurs?
They teach you the lesson on how to kneel in spurs? You're gonna learn.
Don't squat.
His Majesty knows.
I
learned once.
I learned that from Greg.
I never wore him again after the first time.
That's not the buffet I was expecting.
But you already got the comment.
That's why they gave you that comment.
How do you think they get that?
Don't swing your heels when you're sitting on the lawn.
Somebody needs to write that official list down of things not to do in spurs.
Is there a cloak?
This cloak was made for me upon my elevation, and it is our household cloak to be worn by every man as he is lucky enough to gain elevation.
Your Majesty, this man is dressed in the raiments of a knight. It is still your wish to continue?
It is. I dub you once, I dub you twice. I dub you knight. Rise. Let this be your last blow unanswered.
The medieval poets saw Hector, the breaker of horses, as the ideal man in the matter of Troy. He was their greatest hero. When the gods were with him, his sword and spear never rested. Yet he was also a loving husband and father, a loyal brother and dutiful son. So stands before you Bowden the Lost, breaker of bucklers, just such a man. He is a gentle, smiling man who is equally at ease, besting his opponents with both feet on the ground, or entirely airborne. His joy in the gentlemanly discourse that leaves us bruised is infectious. He is a courteous and chivalrous example of what the ideal man, the ideal knight, should be. It is right and proper that he should be made a knight of Athelmark by the hand of this day. Therefore, we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, induct Bowden into our order of the chivalry, with the acclaim of the companions, and call him a knight of the society. Furthermore, we bestow upon him these arms by letters patent. Done this 15th day of January, Anno Societatis 56, at the celebration of the Barony of Twelfth Night, in our Barony March of the Babel Land.
Lovely 12th night.
The calligraphy and illumination is by Master John Blackston, with words by the Redwind Maptyrian.
At least you knew it was coming from the left. I don't let him know.
For Sir Bowden. Vivas!
Vivas! Vivas!
Quick content warning for those at home. There will be some smacking around a little bit.
They are lunch money thieves, I agree. It's good. It's so good to see it from a different point of view all the time. It's either back there or up here. Never stop.
Better sitting.
I think he took the lesson for punishment. He had a pillow in front of him the entire time and decided to put his name in concert. He's still young enough to do it. I'm still waiting for one guy one day to knock out the way. It's gonna happen.
We know what happened.
What? Well, that's the whole point. Give him a flag. So he's at. All right. No, this one is. Way to go. All right. Who's getting slapped next?
Their Majesties demand that the Comtesse Elena d'Artois Latalier present herself before them.
Let Priory assemble!
A what?
Priory.
Coming now before you, a mighty warrior, Countess Dom Elena d'Artois Latalier. As she approaches, the ground will tremble. The mountains will quake by the strength of this warrior. The sun will try to shine brighter, to eclipse her beauty, to no avail. Her foes, their blood will freeze in their veins, and their hearts will be filled with woe and dread, their weapons falling from their hands at her mere approach. But fear not, she comes not here for any of you or your majesties. She comes here because earlier this day she was told to go and seek counsel, and she was asked a question, and she humbly comes before your majesties now to answer this question.
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting for it. One day it's going to happen. I mean, that is some serious tassel action. I'm very happy with that. Listen, have you seen half of our garbage? It's all got tassels. There's a reason for this. No, you got to clean it. No half tassel. She's really popular. I mean, We'll get to her eventually. Eventually. Says the man in white. Ah. Glory.
Their Majesties will be attended by their Order of Defense, as well as the Ladies of the Rose and Garnet here assembled.
Okay. Okay, that. Okay. All right. I'm like, something I don't know. You learn every day. Yeah. I didn't think I would. Yeah, no, I know. I thought it was 4, but okay. So that lives in the east. Okay.
In order. And esteemed ladies of the Rose Garden. Council. Do you wish to go on?
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Your Excellency, what is your answer?
Yes, please.
Hear from the worthies of the Rose.
Is there a Lady of the Rose to speak?
Yes, Your Majesties. I'm Calista Morganova, Lady of the Rose of our most beautiful Ethelmark, and I would speak for Elena. I would speak on behalf of Elena's fortitude and her drive to always encourage, my brain just went completely blank, honor above everything else. Many, many years ago at Pentic, one of my very first, I remember Elena running up to the field, and she had to leave camp very early, and part of the reason was she said she had to meet with her student. She was merely a cadet, and she was working with this young gentleman, and when she came back, I asked how their time together went, and she shared that they had been speaking on honor, and she was giving him studies on the various levels of chivalry, the many tenets, and of those she felt one of the greatest was honor. And she spoke to me at length about what they had discussed and where her stand was on this and how she felt this was so important to him as a young student. Later, as a baby rose, right after our crown tournament, I came to her for advice, and the words from her mouth were, "The most important thing I can tell you, Calista, is to always do everything with honor. Every word that comes from your mouth, every action that you go forward with, make sure it's done always thinking first of your kingdom and with honor." This exemplifies Elena to me. She stands forward in all things and puts nothing less than her very best forth, all for the honor of her kingdom and of her people. These are my words.
Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry who will speak?
Your Majesty.
Bring that away.
I'm Merrick Yakdrago, a Knight of the Society, and I get to have this one.
Mine.
So normally I feel that we would speak from of prowess, and you all have already decided that she has that. Again, fighting is fighting, which is what I have been told by the members of the fencing community as I started to do the crossover program. Again, it is way different than what we do, but it has been enjoyable. I would like to speak on her courage. As knights, we wear spurs to remind us that we are part of a chivalric order, a horse-born order, where we would ride horses into battle. The spurs are actually to convince the horse to go forward, and they remind us that we always go forward into battle. The spurs are necessary because the horses are quite often smarter than us.
Low bar.
again, as a knight, we go forward into battle. We put ourselves in forefront in the hazard. There are times, such as at we had a Gulf Wars several years ago, where the entire event was shut down by a tornado that crossed through the event. And during the course of this, as scared as everybody was, there are still people that were standing against the storm, just running out into the maelstrom, driving in tent stakes, pushing up poles, hanging new ropes, and it did not go unnoticed. That makes you my peer. And again, at the time, I was not a peer, but it was very impressive. So, that, Your Majesty.
Are there words from a pelican?
That honor falls to us, Your Majesties. Thank you,
Do a pelican.
Well, she's served so much that she needs two people to describe how awesome she is. And dear wonderful majesties, order, and wonderful people watching, I am Mistress Gabrielle de Winter. First, she was my queen. She was a woman of gentle renown, plucked from the merchant class and thrown right into the deepest part of the SCA pool. She started right away serving us in one of the hardest positions it is to take. As a queen, she sought people who had not been recognized and showed them that the royals care, that the royals will listen. And she rose up many people and heard and listened to a lot of people, made them feel special and heard. And she inspired all of us through her gentle actions. And she inspired me many times because I knew she wanted to be on the fencing field. She, sort of longingly looked towards the fencers. And I was her guard, and I looked at her, and I was like, at one event, I was like, surely you could get away for just an hour. And she said, no, that's not why I'm here. And then she was my sword sister. And while I was her sword sister, I learned that she puts value on community. We created shenanigans together because she believed that good memories and the bonding of people doing things that made them happy would strengthen us. And she's right. She's one of the most generous people I've ever met. She will give you anything that she thinks you need, whether it be a roll of duct tape or an entire household. She is always there to serve by helping you reach your excellence. She has used her skills as a seamstress to get us beautiful clothes, to make us look beautiful on the field and to feel stronger in ourselves. Because when you look good, you fence a little bit better. She has used her skills as a teacher to create drills and classes that help us become better fencers and to help us reach our goals and to make us be better as fencers. And she encourages honor to make us better people. Oh, the known world should tremble even as we celebrate. For what wondrous deeds will she commit on the fencing field? What marvelous and great acts of kindness and generosity of honor will she commit off of them? I know there will be many, Your Majesties, and I look forward to seeing them all. That is why, 100% without any doubt in my heart, she is my peer.
Your Excellencies and noble populace, I am Master Robert O'Connor, member of the Order of the Pelican, by the grace of these good gentles before you. I would speak for her for what not is seen, but what is unseen, for the inspiration that she has provided, for numerous fencers that you have all fought, whoever has been in the fencing community, that she is inspired to take the field, that she has trained. The inspiration is there, the inspiration to do service. I have been chasing her my entire SCA life, trying to live up to her example. Many times I have failed. Sometimes I have succeeded. But I have always lived with the inspiration she has given me and the others of my household. You saw all the members that preceded her today. All of them looked to her for a house, for our inspiration. She made me the peer that I am. So what else can I say but she is my peer, and she always has been. Thank you.
Their Majesties would hear the words of a royal peer.
My sovereign. Malcolm McEwen, Duke of the Kingdom of Ethelmark. I bid you greeting, my sovereigns, your highnesses, your majesty and excellencies. This society is governed by a great document called Corpora. You are all very familiar with it. Article 4, Section C, articulates the duties of the crowns and what they are responsible for. They are to be the examples of what this society means. They are to foster others, and they are to recognize those who deserve to be recognized. Those are the primary duties of the crown. When one steps down from that responsibility in that focused moment, it does not leave us. We become royal peers. We are never released from those expectations. As royal peers, we foster those, we recognize those who would grow. We see kindling and we start the fire. We see people questing, we help them on their journey. We see those who have achieved greatness and we inspire them to reach even higher. Your Majesties, Her Excellency is a royal peer. She has done all of these things that are great and peer-like qualities of her own accord. Her actions speak for themselves.
Their Majesties would hear words from a jewel of Athelmark.
Your Majesties, I am Morgan of Rye, 23rd Jewel of Athelmark, and I would speak for this woman who kneels before you. I have known Elena for 100-some years, and we have fought together on the rapier field, we have fought together on the heavy field, we have made clothes together, we have had fun together. As a Jewel of Athelmark, I have the task of describing what is it about this person who kneels before you, who embodies what we want Athelmark to be. And the list is very long when it comes to this lady. She is someone who will help others. She is someone who will teach others. She is someone for whom I'm sure there are many people who have looked out on the field, seen her, and said, that's it. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to look like. That's what my SCA is. She does that for us all. She does that for me. Because of that, she has been my peer, and I am glad that your Majesties are doing this.
Their Majesties would hear words from a member of the Order of the Laurel.
Your Majesties, I'm Crestanda Waterden, Laurel of conversations I've had with Elena d'Artois. You may or may not know that Elena d'Artois is my apprentice. And something that often happens between apprentices and laurels is that one might ask them to begin to work on certain aspects of their work and apply those aspects. And we had gotten together and we had done some of this very work. Is she snickering?
Yes.
She's scared. You see, you understand what I go through. But in truth, she had said, I would like to make nicer looking shirts. We're on the field. And so we worked on something. And she found a way to make this more lovely, more period shirt that was just wonderful. And she said, I'm going to make these, and you'll see me wearing these at Penzic, because in truth, a lot of times she sews a lot, not so often for herself, but for others. So I was excited. Go to Penzic. I see her walking our campus between her camp and the fencing field. She comes out in this beautiful white billowy shirt. The sun is shining down. It's Penzic. It's like a dream. And as a laurel, I'm like, oh, my heart, be still. And she says, I gotta go fence, bye. And she goes off to the fencing field. She says, I'll come back and show this to you. So I see her come back, and lo and behold, she's not wearing the beautiful white shiny shirt. In fact, this shirt that she has on has the definite, not grunge, but patina of authenticity. So I see her go past the gate very quickly. So the next morning, I'm waiting. And I knew that there were 3 shirts that she had made. So the second shirt goes out. I see her top of her head as she goes past the fence, or my camp. And I'm like, what is going on? I don't understand. So the third day, she goes rushing off to the field with several students and other folks who are going to fight, and she says, gotta go, gotta take these people to the fencing field. I'll come back and show you this whenever I come back. So at the end of the day, I see her rushing past the fence, and I swear to goodness she's wearing I think an old pillowcase with the sleeves cut off. But I don't know where it came from, but it definitely was not a shirt. So I stood in this middle of the street on the 4th day, and I said, come in here, I have to talk to you as your peer. What is happening? Why will I not see this shirt that you've made, this wonderful new pattern? I can see that it's lovely and it's better. And she says, I have to tell you, I had the first shirt, and I went to the fighting field, and there was a person who needed to go and guard for their majesties and didn't feel that they had an appropriate garment to wear, and I gave them that first shirt. That was the first day. And so I thought I'd see you the second day. So the second day, I went to the fighting field, and there was a person who was asked to stand in the Rose tournament, and they felt that they didn't have an appropriate garment to wear to stand for a queen, and I gave them my shirt. And on the last day, well, what happened with that was there was a person who was really new who didn't have a garment that they could go out and that they could take the rapier field in. So I gave them my shirt. So please don't be mad at me, but you know what? My shirts, I can always make myself another shirt. But in that moment, those people, they were able to take what I had made, something I made, and they were able to go and do something that they might not have otherwise done. And they were able to be in a place and a time and a moment that they might not have otherwise gotten to experience. And I'm glad that I can do that, because I can always make myself another shirt. I give you these words so that you understand the heart of Elena d'Artois and how that she uses those skills and talents to support our kingdom, to support our rapier, and to really share what the society is all about.
Is there a Dorinda?
What a happy coincidence, Your Majesties, there is one. I was also asked to speak today to the art of Elena d'Artois. Obviously, the Order of Defense is a martial order, but one cannot become a peer without displaying an appreciation and a skill in the arts and sciences. The skill of Elena is displayed on the backs of the fencers on the field every day. Today, I wear garb from Elena.
Thank you.
Elena has worked very hard on her art. She works very hard to make the garb that she makes historically accurate. The garb that she makes must also be very durable so that one may wear it on the field. And as I am incredibly grateful for today, much of it is also machine washable. She has given freely of her art, and it is one of many ways that she has demonstrated leadership in the fencing community and has made the fencing community a better place, which, as you know, is a mark of a peer in a fencing peerage. And she is well worthy of this peerage. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense that would speak?
I'll claim that right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Christian and Marie Delaunay. I've long had the privilege of close association with Elena d'Artois. I'm going to have to ask you to forgive me. I'm quite overcome with emotion today, so I'm afraid I need to reference a bit of something I've written. Once upon a time, there was a Queen of Athelmark who was all the things that queens in stories are supposed to be. As grand a thing as this is not all that there was to her. Among her passions was the pursuit of arms. This being no trivial matter, she sought a teacher aid her in walking the path of the sword. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Elena d'Artois has been a ferocious student of the art of defense, growing greatly in her skills and her knowledge. She has diverse mastery of arms. She has presented strongly upon the field for years in diverse kingdoms, and not only of her own skills, but those of her students and those people that she has inspired. She has demonstrated her valor upon both the field of rapier and in the armored community. She is well versed in many forms of historic combat. She has mastered skills of both peace and war. She has raised up others that their lights might shine. She has made the society a better place. She's made us stronger, and she's kicked a little ass along the way. It is with pride and a few tears that I am privileged to call Elena my peer today. Thank you for making this happen, Your Majesties. I could not be more delighted to stand next to her this way.
Having heard these words, is it your wish to continue, Your Majesties?
I, Elena d'Artois, Countess in the Kingdom of Athelmark, 42nd White Scarf of the Kingdom of Athelmark, do solemnly promise to use all of my skills, my energy, my time, my motivation, knowledge, and love to further fencing, cut and thrust, and all things that represent what Athelmark has been known for. I give these words freely and with great enthusiasm. My king, my queen, my sword, my needle, my buckler are yours to command. These are good words.
We're glad to receive them. Valor. We hear your words, Lord.
Is there a hood? Hood. There's no hood. Is there a cloak?
But is there a mantle?
Maybe we're looking for one. Are there garters? Is the book ready?
Indeed, there is a book. Herein is inscribed the Masters of Defense of Ethelbald. Some settling may have to happen in
Prepping it, because we're going to ask the next thing. Are there collars?
My friend, collar of lineage of our family. I'm ever so delighted. It is now your turn to be added to this.
Our teacher, our friend. This is a personal collar for you, everyday wear. Is the ancestral collar present?
It is. Your Majesties, this is the ancestral collar of the Masters of Defense of Ethelmark. It was first presented to Dorinda de Courtenay, then to Orlando de Beni del Vinta, to Quinn Kerr, to William Paris, to Benedict Fergus at Mead, Tiago Benitez, to Annias Fenn, then Bastiano di Jacopo, Ludovic of Gray's Inn, Clewin Kupfer Helbelink, then to Emily of Dunvegan, to Fredeberg von Katzen-Ellenbogen, to Eric Grenier de la Barre, then to Jacob of Dunmore, who gave it to Jacob Martinson, who gave it to Poe Silvertop. Your Majesties, we would ask if you present it to Elena Dortwell.
This is the regalia, Your Majesties.
So, Her Excellency has asked for a buffet as in tradition of the first Master of Defense made in the West Kingdom. So, let this be your last unanswered blow.
Countess Elena awaits, training. That which is not dead may still eternal lie, and though a rose's grace and blade, even death itself may die. Many are the ancient eldritch tomes that she hath researched, and the wisdom of the great masters of old are now hers to share with her kingdom in the known world. Countless are those, arrayed in her finery, who have followed her command into battle, both upon sylvan soil and abroad. Greater still are the numbers of her students, both direct and through the etudes she teaches, indirect. Hers is indeed a proud and established lineage. Her skill cannot be described. There is no language for such abysms of prowess and immemorial intricacy, such masterful domination of all distance, time, and spatial order. This made evident in her victory in service, vanquishing all opponents as champion, both within and beyond our borders. Match Elena's blade? Madness. For you know, on the second day of the 4th month, the stars are aligned right for us, Gareth and Juliana, king and queen of Sylvan Athelmark, by word and hand, to elevate the 42nd White Scarf to the Order of the Masters of Defense, in recognition and acknowledgement of her prowess, knowledge, and service, bestowing upon her arms patent, and thus proclaiming her a defender of Athelmark. With the requisite regalia of such, being a livery color of white suspending, at her choice, a badge of that order, tinctureless, 3 rapiers impale, inverted and tips crossed, so that all may know her worth and station. Done this 2nd day of April, Anno Societatis 56, within our barony march of the debatable lands. The wording is by Master Poe Silvertop and Don Cyrus Auger, with calligraphy and illumination as a work in progress by Mistress Roberta McMorland.
She will make it pretty. You'll get it eventually.
We can give it to you temporarily. And then you can
You gotta get it back.
Diego says it's going home with him. It's going home with Diego, apparently. Noble populace, I present to you the newest Mater of Defense, Elena.
Man, that thinned out the crowd, didn't it?
Their Majesties, with much trepidation, invite some guy in a hat to present himself before them.
Really?
Some guy, courtesy of Some Guy in a Hat Productions.
Some guy in a hat?
Some guy in a hat, indeed. Master Poe Silvertop the Rope.
I have an alibi.
Do you?
No.
I have as many alibis as necessary.
Come forward and present them.
Your Majesty, should we check him for weapons?
So-called
Does anybody care to be his alibi?
No.
Sit down! You're losing.
Wait, your Majesties, through lineage tradition, I would like to offer Don Jahan
As your alibi?
as my stunt double. Stunt double.
He's busy working for me. Sorry.
Your Majesties, Your Majesty.
Might want to bow a little bit lower. Yes, you did.
Some words. Fencing.
More fencing is more fencing.
Some shtick.
Yeah, we're working on it.
There is some shtick.
So now your crime have crossed into other lands, and their king has come to bear witness against them.
Their Majesties of Athelmark give leave to His Majesty of the East to open his court. Here opens the court of His Majesty of the East.
What a show.
He's not quite in his grave yet, so I can't tap dance. However, So it is my understanding that up until today, you were the last Master of Defense made in Ethelmark.
Baby Maud has just left the boat.
Yeah, I know.
Do.
No, listen, the baby shark thing, that's yours.
No, it's not.
Everybody remember Baby Shark?
No. Absolutely.
I thought they were seahorses. So, can you tell me which king and queen made you a mod?
These are my alibis.
So, it was brought to my attention, a man of your esteem and stature. I figured I'd give you a second chance. You want one?
I will always take a second chance.
It's my understanding that during your elevation, though it is not commonplace, you didn't receive a buffet. Sir, you said you would take a second chance. His manhood, of course, has nothing to do with this.
Wait, Your Majesty, I will happily do this. I give you the 6-fingered glove.
Because everybody needs an extra finger. Your Majesty, if you would, if you do this, maybe we'll reward him. Maybe. But you gotta make it count, honey. Come on. Make it count. Put it on!
Oh,
Come on! All right. See, now he has been redeemed. His Majesty and I, since you have handled this terrible, terrible insult to the crown and your a long time ago was in a bad place, of which are in this room now, welcomed me into their corner at Adult Swim. I was Prince of the East at the time. This was 5 years ago. I had recently had a mental breakdown. I had recently not been so well. And I walked down, never having picked up a raper really before, and I walked down to Adult Swim with, 200 people down there fencing. Alana, you asked me to come sit with you, showed me how to fight, set me up for fighting. The East does not forget, and nor do I.
We have something for you.
Took long enough, didn't it?
So I made you a little something. We were going to do ring toss, but it's pointy.
I said your head would have fit just fine.
This is from both kingdoms.
We've all signed the scroll, and this will mark you as the shenanigan instigator you are.
So it's got. We all know what this means.
I just assumed his head was bigger.
They always do, Your Majesty. They always do. They're apples. This will fit on your monstrous helm. And swear to God, don't make me win crown again if your ego gets any bigger. A golden apple, twice a baron, through 2 kingdoms, celebrated.
There was a lot of planning that went involved in this when things got canceled, and then planning, and then things got canceled, and replanning to get all of our schedules.
This was supposed to happen at Adult Swim.
And then that Endless Hill thing. And then, yeah. So.
Basically, every time I showed up for something, you canceled.
Not me, Your Majesty.
There's more.
Let us at length settle ourselves to begin that which is our purpose, and if it be possible, fashion such a courtier that shall be worthy to have him in our service. We judge the profession of a courtier ought to be, in part, feats of arms, the which we will have him practice lively, and to be known among others for his hardiness, for his achieving of enterprises, and for his fidelity towards them who he serveth. He must with such travail and long time imprint in gentles' heads a good opinion of himself, likewise in company with men and women of all degrees, in sporting, in laughing, and in jesting, he hath in him a certain sweetness, and so comely demeanors, that whoso speaketh with him, or yet beholdeth him, may bear him in affection forever. We will have our courtiers speak and write well, in that his grace and eloquence be manifest for all to be awed, lulled, and incensed. We will have our courtier be a perfect horseman for every saddle. Let him set all his delight and diligence to wade in everything a little farther than other men, so that he may be known among all as one that is excellent. For so much as our intent is to fashion a courtier without any manner default or lack in him, and heaped with all praise, having met the requirements laid forth, and in cooperation with Jonas Aurelius Serpetus and Ro Honig von Sommerfield, Emperor and Empress of the East, we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, think it a necessary matter to make Poe Silvertop a baron of our court, done during our third reign. The wording is by Cyrus Alfred.
All right. Since I get to do this one more time. Ready?
Wording is by Cyrus Alger. The scroll is unsigned.
I don't know, 4 people signed.
Actually, 5.
I also signed.
But he had to get in on it. So.
I did. I like signing things.
Listen.
I don't know how good your checkbook will be if I sign it. We always find out what your bank does.
Now you're going to need a whole new section of house.
For Baron Poe, newest court baron of the East and Athelmark.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
Well, he did just get rid of the collar. We need a new one.
Listen, he's been collared once or twice. It's okay.
Baby
shark,
do the court of His Majesty.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby baron, do do do. Baby baron. It's never gonna leave you, Poe. Never, ever gonna leave you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna run around and make a baron out of you.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Honorable Lady Shirin of Sussex.
Ooh. Oh boy. That's a great coat. That is a nice coat. Super warm. Can I borrow it?
How are you today, Rachel? It's good to see you. I remember in our previous raids, we saw you every time we went to an event. And you said, here, sign this thing. Here, sign this thing. Here, sign this thing. You should write better, sign this thing. I can help it, I'm left-handed. I'll sign it. And the service that you did for us as co-signet was to the benefit of the kingdom again and again and again.
An event every week for 5 years.
And on top of that, I know how you think to some degree. I know you are one who is concerned about how the game is for everyone. So when you're at the event, I see you smiling. I see you going about parts of it. Even when it's unpleasant, you're smiling. And that quality is one that has something to do with what's going to happen now. But it's not about service. Although that's so appreciated. This is about honor. Would you read the scroll?
Unto Baroness Shirin al-Susia come these words from Gareth and Juliana, strong king and gracious queen of these sylvan lands of Athelmark. This day we call you before us to recognize the arts of your talent and labors that enrich our kingdom's soul. Your glorious art graces the estates of our people, and your willingness and eagerness to share those talents helps to ensure others will follow in your footsteps. Your reliable service as kingdom signet and continued service since has been valued and recognized by many, including our most noble Order of the Laurel, whose presence we now invite before us.
Come on, I know you're out there.
You're out there, represent, man.
Ah, come on.
So,
You're guilty.
we have.
The scroll's not done. Go halfway there.
More words. Ere this day be done, we bid them to bear you forth to determine a time hence, where you shall sit in vigil to contemplate your elevation, to stand amongst their number. So done and proclaimed this 2nd day of April, Anno Societatis 56. The scroll text composed by Baron Arias Beltran del Valle, calligraphy by Mistress Antoinette de la Croix.
Usually we just like making scrolls is dangerous.
That was a thing for a while.
Yeah, well.
Here you fit. I didn't like to before, but now I do.
Right? It's weird. Don't touch it, don't touch it. Stop, stop.
For the Honorable Lady Shirin, as she goes forth to contemplate entry into the most noble order of the Laurel.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
Bad person stepping on train.
So, I don't. So, been an okay practice? We're gonna. I'll let you go ahead and do your I'll sit down. And then when you're done, I'm gonna talk some more.
That's never going to stop, is it?
No. It's like he does it for a living or something.
You get paid? Oh no, I get.
As their excellencies commented in their court, that there was a lot of people who kind of like got this ball rolling for this to be able to happen, since everything kind of got canceled and everything's were up in the air. And we really, really appreciate all of the people who came together to be able to have this practice today, to be able to make sure that certain people got recognized and had their time. And in particular, I would like to kind of point out Her Excellency Hildy and name you my inspiration for the day, because you kind of spearheaded this and made sure that everything happened. Lovely bracelet for you here.
Don't do it again.
So thank you for getting everything together. I know you're a cheerleader of this barony and this kingdom, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Can I say one thing?
Yes.
In addition to thanks, I do want to say thank you to Lord Nile in particular for making sure everybody at home could enjoy our courts. This is a different time, and we thank him for being our ethereal herald.
Yes.
For Baroness Hilderoon, Queen's inspiration and recipient of a golden escarbuncle. Vivat!
Vivas! Vivas!
That's a foolish question.
That's a foolish question.
He's going to talk, then you're going to talk, then he's going to talk again.
They
They
don't
don't want to do that. One of the things about being crowned is you get to meet a lot of people that share that experience at the same time. And we've been a few places together.
One or three?
One or three.
Over quite a few years, I might add.
And it's customary when someone visits our kingdom who's the crown of another kingdom that we send them home with something. And
not a puppy.
it turns out in a week or so.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very practical thinker, that you're going to need another hat.
Eventually, yeah, I hope so. I still got time to screw it up, though.
Where's that bag?
You don't show.
Flip it. I don't.
So, you know, when I heard you were coming a few days ago, I thought, well, something very practical for you and Her Majesty, who are going to be Duke and Duchess for the first time.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you are a Roman with a hydra.
Yeah?
And that peacock is the goddess Juno.
Yes, it is. That is. Well, fuck me.
That's not what I'm shooting for.
I Sorry, in the East it's customary to drop at least 3 F-bombs. If you didn't know, come and visit. It means I'm a winner. That's what that means.
For our guest, His Majesty of the East.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
You're not entertained.
So another thing that cannot work or work as well, to be able to recognize people, I want to recognize all the scribes and the wordsmiths who give so freely of their talent and work. And if you would like to come up, I have coins by our wonderful Moneyers Guild to give you. So if anyone who did a scroll or wordsmith for today's court, if you want to come up and get paid.
I mean,
don't be shy.
Their Majesties invite all the scribes and wordsmiths who made scrolls for today.
Come on down. Oh, come on. I mean, I know you're introverts, but come on.
Here they come.
There's 2 wordsmiths. I said their names at least once.
There's Poe coming to get more stuff.
I can take one to
Here's your shiny
Nicola probably struck it.
I actually gave her something different.
They told me.
Also found.
That might be
Rias made
super
words. Yeah. So we have a small bit of lost and found. I've got somebody's car keys. They drive a Subaru and a Chrysler. If you want to go home,